Why is it that people often despise those who don't conform? It's a question deeply tied to human psychology. Research in social dynamics indicates that when someone steps outside of societal norms, they often become the focus of criticism or resentment. Sigma males, known for their independence and self-reliance, are a clear example of this. They function outside of the traditional hierarchy, not chasing dominance like the alpha, nor fading quietly like the beta. But what is it about the Sigma male that attracts disdain, especially from modern women? Could it be that their autonomy is seen as arrogance? Or perhaps their emotional distance clashes with a culture rooted in constant validation? These men refuse to follow the unspoken rules of today's dating scene, making them enigmas, uncontrollable and often intolerable. This isn't about blame. It's about exploring the friction between two opposing forces. The Sigma male's unapologetic individuality and society's collective expectations. As we break down the reasons behind the hostility, you'll see this goes far beyond just Sigma males. It's about what they represent, a challenge to the norm. So let's uncover why 97% of modern women feel conflicted, if not outright hostile, towards Sigma males. The answers may surprise you. Reason 1. Independence that feels like rejection. Sigma males are deeply independent, living by their own rules without seeking outside validation. While this self-sufficiency is a key part of their strength, it often clashes with what society expects, particularly in romantic dynamics. In modern relationships, many women are used to men who crave approval, likes on social media, extravagant displays, or constant reassurance. A Sigma, on the other hand, doesn't need outside affirmation to feel secure. This can be mistaken for emotional distance or worse, rejection, especially by those conditioned to link attention with affection. But the deeper cause of this resentment lies elsewhere. The Sigma male's independence confronts people with their own dependence on validation. He becomes a mirror, reflecting insecurities that others may not be ready to face. For some women, this sparks growth and empowerment. For others, it evokes unease, even resentment. This type of self-reliance also upends traditional relationship dynamics. A Sigma isn't searching for someone to complete him. He seeks a partner equally grounded in independence. That leaves little room for manipulation or emotional games, frustrating those who rely on control to navigate relationships. In a society built around interdependence, the Sigma male's independence is more than just different, it's revolutionary. And revolutions, as we've seen time and time again, often face fierce resistance. Reason 2. Emotional detachment that's mistaken for indifference. Sigma males excel at emotional self-control. They don't wear their hearts on their sleeves, or let emotions cloud their decisions. This Stoic mindset is a strength, but one that's often perceived as coldness. Many modern women expect emotional responsiveness, or at least some visible display of feeling. But a Sigma male doesn't fit that mold. His emotional restraint isn't due to lack of feeling. It's a conscious choice to protect his peace and avoid unnecessary drama. This level-headedness can be impressive, almost like a superpower. But for someone seeking emotional exchange, it may come across as unresponsive. Sigma males don't get drawn into petty arguments or dramatics, making them resistant to manipulation, guilt trips, emotional outbursts, subtle coercion. These tactics often fall flat against a Sigma's emotional autonomy. This, in turn, challenges the emotional blueprint of modern relationships, where emotional exchange and vulnerability are often seen as foundational. When a Sigma maintains his boundaries, it may leave others feeling shut out or undervalued. But make no mistake, this isn't about apathy. It's about integrity. His emotional detachment protects his core values, even if misunderstood by those who see emotional openness as the ultimate connection. Reason 3. A refusal to conform to social norms. Society thrives on conformity. Career tracks to relationships, there are silent rules we're expected to follow. Sigma males defy these norms completely. They don't chase promotions for status, follow dating trends, or yield to societal pressure. This defiance makes them outliers, and outliers often become targets. Modern women, especially in romantic contexts, may find this unpredictability unsettling. In relationships, there are certain behaviors many women expect: grand gestures, constant reassurance, or traditional roles. The Sigma male doesn't perform. He simply shows up real, raw, and without pretense. This authenticity can feel refreshing or disorienting. He also resists the modern dating games, avoiding shallow interactions in favor of deeper connection. To those used to the back of modern dating, this feels like a refusal to play. but the discomfort goes deeper. Sigma males challenge the very structure of today's social fabric. They question the norms most people follow blindly. That makes them a disruption, a wild card in a world that values predictability. For some women this is inspiring, for others infuriating. It serves as a harsh reminder of the limitations they've accepted in their own lives. Reason for unapologetic focus on purpose, driven by purpose. Sigma males prioritize personal goals and inner growth over traditional achievements or external rewards. While this makes them focused and efficient, it often causes tension in relationships. A Sigma's mission comes first not because he's incapable of love, but because he believes relationships should support purpose, not distract from it. He doesn't sacrifice long-term goals for short-term comfort or social approval. That this unwavering dedication can be admired or mistaken for neglect. Many modern women expect to be the emotional center in a relationship. When a Sigma male puts his purpose above performative affection, it can feel like rejection, but this isn't indifference, it's authenticity. Sigma males refuse to compromise their values just to meet traditional expectations. The friction often arises when it becomes clear they can't be redirected or controlled. He doesn't seek someone to rescue, or to be rescued by. He seeks balance, respect, independence. In doing so, he challenges a dynamic many are used to, one built around emotional dependency. His dedication serves as a reminder: fulfillment must come from within, and for those whose identities rely on external validation, that reminder can feel uncomfortable, even threatening. Reason 5. Brutal honesty that pushes boundaries. One trait that defines Sigma males is their unwavering authenticity. They say what they mean, and they mean it even if it's unpopular. While this brutal honesty is a strength, it often sparks conflict, especially with women who expect a more diplomatic or softened approach. Sigmas don't follow the script. They speak plainly, with no sugarcoating. To those who value truth, this is a breath of fresh air. But to others, it may come across as abrasive or even confrontational. This kind of honesty doesn't just expose truths, it breaks illusions. In relationships, that means they won't entertain manipulation or pretend to believe in false narratives. They confront, call out, and clarify whether others are ready for it or not. And this doesn't stop with personal relationships. Society, too, is often uncomfortable with truth when it contradicts collective norms. Sigma males challenge this, refusing to dilute their beliefs to fit in. That makes them polarizing, admired by some, resented by others. But their goal isn't superiority, it's integrity. For those ready to grow, it's a gift. For those resistant to change, it's a threat. The tension between modern women and Sigma males isn't rooted in hatred, it's a collision of values, expectations, and worldviews. Sigma males symbolize something rare today: authenticity and unwavering principle. To some, they're inspiring. To others, they're a threat, not because of who they are, but because of what they reflect back, truths we often avoid, and freedoms we secretly crave. They don't challenge the status quo through rebellion, but through quiet defiance. And that makes them both mysterious and misunderstood. So ask yourself, is the frustration they provoke really about them, or is it about you? Sometimes, the very traits we push away in others are the ones we're being called to cultivate in ourselves. Before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join a community built on truth and introspection. Tap the notification bell so you never miss another exploration into the powerful mindset of Sigma males and Stoic living. Thanks for watching. Stay real, stay free, and until next time, stay true to yourself.